Your ears are hearing things. You hear flapping chicken wings. Your feet are near your face. Between toes, you can taste. Your ass has two big holes. They are both your cereal bowls. Your knees are double jointed. Legs are thin, pencil pointed. Your stomach flips into a meal. Then it goes to your tail. Your brain is in your ass. It's disguised as corned beef hash. Your head is on a shoulder. It is empty with one folder. Your brain is nowhere around. It could be on your gown. Your hands were for hard work, shifting through dung and dirt. Your eyes were falling out. They were only trying to pout. Your neck is dawning gold. In the light, it's just mold. Your act is on your crack. The smell is a carjack. Your fat back is a holder. Your skull needs a real loader. Your mouth was having teeth. Check between greasy feet. Your ass was in a race to see what tongue will taste. Your mouth can't taste the power of a regular scented flower. Your ass was the main cook, crapping out a recipe book. Your mouth was highly stressed, like a designer made your dress. Your ass was staining things. Crap is on children's swings. Your mouth was releasing dough, trying to vomit a big toe. Your ass was in bed covers, misdirected by condom rubbers. Your mouth was screwing a rug. No one claims with a hug. Your ass wasn't a marble floor. It is really a back door. Your lungs were in a twist that came on dinner list. Your ass has used a rose, but it wilted on your toes. Your vomit is too alive. It is food out of hive. Your tits are silicone crap. If they're seen, you'll be slapped. Your feet are inverse fixed. They're the same from age 6. Your tits were two balloons. I can see oxygen fumes. Your feet were made of dirt. I smell odor that you squirt. Your tits were missing milk, and they weren't made of silk. Your feet came in the night. They were not shining white. Your tits were plastic before. Their old wrapping came from store. Your feet were uncovered by cops and delivered in cooking pots. Your tits weren't shiny new. They were covered by bird stool. Your feet came from the sewer. They're carried by rotor. Your tits have release cord that came from Model T Ford. Your feet smell 10 miles away. Many visitors will not stay. Your tits are seemingly fat. The old ones made a hat. Your mouth was leaking mess. It was spilling during chess. Your ass was loading trucks with some green rubber ducks. Your vomit came from a plate jumping over a steel gate. Your crap is squeezing ass. It's a whip with a lass. Your tongue is no real help. It's supplying a leather belt. Your ass cheeks would come out. They have words to really shout. Your vomit was very rich. It was a hardball pitch. Your ass was a ball catcher, but your toilet is a fetcher. Your mouth was coming to town. It was threatening all around. Your ass was staying home, getting rid of a steak bone. Your vomit was quick to throw on a lawn you would mow. Your ass was two whole cheeks with thousands of real leaks. Your vomit is on your back, looking like it's a crack. Your tits cost $6.99. Parts came from your behind. Your feet charge for real sex. Still do robots in your pets. Your tits have plastic shoes. Doctors say they're only tools. Your feet will not be calm. They are smelling like a bomb. Your tits have two other pets. Milk is given through two nets. Your feet are waiting to run. They need to burn in sun. Your tits have just one friend, which is only your rear end. Your feet came out a den, made a nose twist and bend. Your tits have their own motion. Now they need a magic potion. Your feet have greenish moss. You're saying it's meat sauce. Your tits are bakery bread, but they're really made of lead. Your feet are something great. Hungry animals made them bait. Your teeth came in a package. They should only go through faxes. Your mouth was holding here from a sex partner's rear. Your legs were wide apart. Don't return to children's park. Your hairs were not on head. They were on a spider web. Your legs were onto sticks. People say they were dicks. Your hair was on the moon, clearly disguised as a broom. Your legs went to that place after a cop and robber chase. Your hair has comb and brush. Don't ask why, they'll say hush. Your legs could be the winner if they beat a beginner. Your hair should be on surface instead of shaky nervous. Your legs are shivering ice. They are weaker than the mice. Your hairs aren't outlasting. They are out really laughing. Your legs went through a hoop. They need a counseling group. Your hairs were missing sessions, doing hair loss by aggressions. Your tits have a dark glow that will need a lawn mow. Your feet have words to add. Doctors took off my gag. Your tits are swollen big. Now they need a party wig. Your feet are the main parts people use in throwing darts. Your tits came out 2 bags. They'll go back with the crabs. Your feet are using bugs. They came from your wine jugs. Your tits have 1 day left before they have certain death. Your feet won't walk away. They have a reindeer sleigh. Your tits are real dead meat. They make a cotton seat. Your feet are in a wrap, and they have a metal cap. Your tits have a metal cap, and they need some real wrap. Your tits need some real skin instead of a fish fin. Your feet were only teeth. They were copying your receipt. Your tits are from a cow. It was in a doctor's file. Your toes are in your hair, acting like an African spear. Your wares are doggy furs. Your plastic boots have 2 spurs. Your plastic dress holds your ass. Your rubber face has a mask. Your jelly skin has a mention. It's a failure by invention. Your task is surviving storms, starting when you was born. Your ass has an infection bug. You both have the same mug. Your face takes the whole cake, putting it on with a rake. Your ass cheeks are making history on a platter of rotisserie. You're trying to be a star. Your body's just a car. Your ass was a real star that fell down in my yard. Your place is on a rocker with medicine and a doctor. You're in place with a smile. Your chin came from a cow. Your ass was on a farm using a horse for an arm. Your legs were wired by cable. Now they need a baby cradle. Your hair sold as a wig. The buyer was a pig. Your legs won't move anymore. They bought feet at the store. Your hairs went through a fire. They may want to retire. Your legs were put through hell. If they worked, they would sell. Your hair is on a farm as one whole ball of yarn. Your legs are in a barn, waiting to break your right arm. Your hair needs a wire net and veterinarian who's a vet. Your legs need 2 big horses or magic super forces. Your hair had 2 old freaks who were nervous taking peeks. Your legs were using metal as a cane and a pedal. Your hairs need a lessons on growth and a head to really host. Your legs need 1 whole frame, not a weed of whole grain. Your tits are set up wrong. They're likely 1 ding-dong. Your feet are in the world. They aren't listed as the sterile. Your tits weren't fully tagged. They were just stuffed and dragged. Your feet were beaten bad, but they weren't really gagged. Your tits were like 2 wings flying away from wedding rings. Your feet are chicken surprise, and they offer maggot flies. Your tits made the newspapers. They are only metal wafers. Your feet are in public notice. Nasty smell is not bogus. Your tits were a doctor's dream, madly driven by hot steam. Your feet caused overdrive, and they're in a death dive. Your tits have ruined meaning. Chest doctors are just steaming. Your feet are in the way of children at park play. Your tits are in the view of your messy dinner stew. Your head is the steel bit that's melting by your spit. Your ass cheeks weren't legit. They were hustling your left tit. Your ass was grits and rice. Now it needs bags of ice. Your ass cheeks really knew how you got greenish blue. Your head was set for cows. It looked bigger by the miles. Your ass cheeks were ice cream for dope users in extreme. Your head was a planted seed that became chicken feed. Your ass cheeks are two hides, their presents for the flies. Your head was made with lead. You're a target in infrared. Your ass cheeks were in fires. They need steel belted tires. Your head was a Lorderloo with your right-handed shoe. Your ass cheeks were just cots for the trash and vacant lots. Your head was neighborly good with a dark-coated hood. Your head is in the bun, waiting for a trip to sun. Your legs have marks and burns. Now they need metal urns. Your hair is holding hostage. Use a brush and be cautious. Your legs were too excited, but they weren't the invited. Your hair was in the mood to just fall and be rude. Your legs were fit to tie. Wipe your eyes when you cry. Your hair copied many crazies, filling your scalp with some daisies. Your legs were crippled a lot. They were loaded by liquor shot. Your hair lost bushy roots. They are stuck on real fruits. Your legs lost a strong hold. They can't lift a facial mode. Your hair wasn't making rounds. You need search party hounds. Your ass is playing ball with a metal blade chainsaw. Your mouth can't recall names. It is throwing acid flames. Your ass is a real flame as a wrecking ball crane. Your vomit was just a sip till it stole your bottom lip. Your ass was only round till it spilled a solid pound. Your mouth holds loose water. Your vomit has a border. Your ass was holding gas. It was hidden in your rash. Your mouth is going insane. It is dealing with the pain. Your crap is only legs, which are hiding morning eggs. Your vomit is moldy grits, maybe even your old tits. Your ass was in a dress. As a boy, you are less. Your mouth was moving around on a cow in your town. Your crap was on your tongue. It was holding your left lung. Your breath can start the cars and replace drinks and bars. Your thin ass can't hold toes since they're just bigger bones. Your mouth has some suitcases. It is threatening other places. Your ass is on air. Your axe at the circus fair. Your teeth are underwear. They live on a broken stair. Your skin is partially off. It is peeling when you cough. You can't even afford to breathe. Your breath will curl and weave. Your body will come to grips. We can read your paper hips. Your teeth will have a tongue when it's out of cow dung. Your thin ass needs some weight and a thin open gate. Your breath can speak in tongues. It is gas for the lungs. Your thin back was just snapped, yet it's been just rewrapped. Your tongue has a farm gang, and your breath has a bang. Your back is a cold street, so you know strangers' feet. Your guts are ready to cuss. The odor is rotten pus. Your direction is crystal clear. You are from a fruit fair. You're from a mountain cat that had sex with a rat. You're smelling like old dead fish. You have melted the main dish. Your jelly ass is in jars, but you should be on Mars. Your dream is a thinner ass. It should be for your rash. Your thoughts are in a stew. They came from your left shoe. You have a giant dream. Release odor that can steam. Your feelings are just fake. In an oven you will bake. Your case is without report, even though it went to court. The notes of your nasty crack are carried by backpack. Your feet have a gas mask, they'll get out of any rash. Your tits have a smell too, it's a miracle in voodoo. Your feet can cause a rumble, they are saying mumbo jumbo. Your tits are eating flowers, they may need real dog collars. Your feet have the city frozen, the city's waiting for explosion. Your tits have a rubber hose that's connected to your nose. Your feet are in your crack, how do you keep on track? Your tits of former body must be lost in your potty. Your feet are in that area, they created mass hysteria. Your tits have 5 nipples and they double as red pimples. Your feet double for your cheeks and they have real nose leaks. Your tits have some big holes, you can't hold silicone with those. Your feet have holes and lumps hitting your face after months. Your brain is looking tight, it's outside of its sight. Your breath is up in space, it is looking for toothpaste. Your mind is on a screen, it is only about steam. Your smile is a real lie, anyone could surely die. Your frame is an abnormal channel, it's really a thin candle. Your feet came from some heat, they're impossible to really treat. Your weight was really gone, doctors think in Hong Kong. Your mouth is hiding math in your own getaway raft. Your thin ass need balloons, not the dry desert dunes. Your breath needs some real dryers and warnings on ad flyers. Your thin ass ate a cookie, which ruined a street bookie. Your breath eats through metal steel, now it's eating a real peel. Your thin ass cannot be. Without water, you can't pee. You have nasty old cow dung. It is dripping off your tongue. You have crap on your tail. You need an iron pail. Your vomit is quite a lot. Don't just eat what's in pot. Your ass is coming to town. You're obviously Frankenstein. Your vomit is on the walls. It is only following jaws. Your crap is on one hand. It is leaving your ass can. Your vomit will have a say, it is not staying gray. Your crap is color green, it is drinking your caffeine. Your vomit was in the pour at your neighbor's front door. Your crap was on the floor of your local grocery store. Your vomit talks much too nasty, it could use a real chassis. Your crap has some big arms. Now it needs real alarms. Your mouth needs